Hey everybody, this is Erica, the technology nerd likes to film stuff, and I am extremely excited right now. Here is the LG V30. This is finally the retail model that just reached my doorstep for T-Mobile. Currently, I'm right in the middle of editing my Galaxy Note 8 review. You guys should see that sometime this week. So I'm going to be really excited to use both of these side by side and see which one I prefer. Although I really am loving the Note right now. Let's go ahead and open this box. Finally found my knife again, my mini karambit. So go ahead and break the seal, like so. Now I don't know which color device this is. I'm secretly hoping for the black one, although it's probably silver. Alrighty. Open, 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 open. And nothing. Okay, so it looks like we have a cleaning cloth, which is really, really great to have. They recognize that these things are fingerprint magnets, and honestly, the way that I prevent scratches and just a nasty grimy phone is to carry around a really high quality cleaning cloth with me everywhere that I go. So here we are. Let's take it out of the box. And it is the silver one. What's this? Looks like important labels. Put those aside. Get this out of the packaging. Now, a lot of you guys have been like, Erica, what's wrong with you? Why have you not been talking about the LG V30? You're so biased, blah, blah, blah. It's because I've had a pre-release model, and they asked us not to review the pre-release models. So here is the retail unit. So I will get on the review as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and take this off. Don't like stickers. Removes nicely. Let's set this aside just for a second and grab the Note 8. Yeah, so that's quite big. I have gotten very used to the size of the Note 8, though. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to because it's very top heavy if you hold it near the bottom. So this is a 6-inch display versus a 6.3-inch display. Now the panel on this one is made by LG. They also manufacture AMOLED. This is their P OLED display, so it's just on a plastic substrate. Let's just set that aside for a minute. See what else is in the box. That's really nice. V30 second year promise. Peace of mind comes with every V30. We are so confident in the V30's quality that in addition to the manufacturer's first year limited warranty, we are now offering free second year coverage upon registration. Plus, enjoy a service experience that gets you a replacement phone quickly. Register within 90 days. That's cool. Here in the United States, we only get the standard 1-year manufacturer warranty. I've spent quite a bit of time in France, and they get that 2-year warranty, as far as I know. So that's neat. Looks like we've got the SIM ejection tool and also some documentation. Probably a quick start guide. Any quick start guide? Yes, start guide. And then we've also got ourselves the SIM kit, USB Type-C cable, and the fast charger. So that is all that is in the box. There's no headphones, although this does have that quad DAC inside of it. Now the excitement for me with this phone is that nice compact body with that huge screen, and also the camera setup. So we've got dual cameras on both of these. But this one is just the standard lens and a telephoto lens, where this one we've got that nice wide-angle camera as well. Although the wide-angle camera does not have optical image stabilization or autofocus either, so it's a fixed camera, but really at that wide angle, that's just fine. But I've been using this for a month now, and I'm seeing that I'm really not using that telephoto lens very much. It's just as well for me to get really close to the subject. This has a good minimum focusing distance. And I can get a really nice macro shot with a nice shallow depth of field. So unless I really am going to be using that portrait mode, I don't really see a need to use that telephoto lens. So I'm finding the wider angle lens on this guy to be a more diverse solution. What I'm saying is I'll probably use this camera setup a lot more. So let's do a quick spec review. T-Mobile is boasting that this is the first device with the 600 megahertz band. The Note 8 does not have that band. We've got a 3,300 milliamp hour battery in both of these devices. And it's been faring pretty well in the Note 8, even with that larger display. You've got the 16 megapixel camera and the 13 megapixel wide angle camera on the back. And there are so many options for filming with this device and for taking pictures. you can really hone in on your camera experience. Hi-Fi video recording, 32-bit Hi-Fi quad DAC, IP68 water and dust resistant, wireless charging. Both of these have the Snapdragon 835 SoC inside of them, 64 gigabytes of internal memory. This one has 6 gigabytes of RAM versus the 4 that this one has. And it's actually really great to have that extra 2 gigabytes of RAM with this device. It's making a big difference for me between this and the Galaxy S8 Plus. Obviously, you can see these size differences here. It's pretty big. Let's go ahead and grab my gram scale. I like doing this just to see what the difference in pocket is going to be on. So this is 156 grams. And the Note here is 189 grams. So this is a little bit more heavy. I can definitely tell. And if you want to grab the iPhone 8 Plus here, put that on the scale. This is 201 grams, so this is significantly more heavy. And yeah, you can feel that heft. This is the Galaxy S8 Plus. Still, this is a little bit more heavy than this one here. How about the Galaxy S8? What does this one weigh? That's 150 grams versus the 155 grams. So the weight of the V30 is most comparable to the Galaxy S8, with just being a little bit bigger. And finally, for kicks, this is the Galaxy Note FE. It's got the smaller battery compared to the Note 7, so it's the safe version, only sold in Korea. This one's 167 grams. So it's not a bad weight or a bad size for the screen that it includes. Certainly a gorgeous looking device. We have the power button here on the back with the fingerprint sensor, very easy to access. So I am very excited to start this up and start using it as my main device for several days. Of course, I'm a huge stickler for display uniformity, so I'm going to have to take a look at that in a second. Looks okay so far. Now here I have it set up a little bit, and I'm just taking a better look at the uniformity of the display. It's pretty good. I don't think this is a unit that I would return. I can see it's a little bit of a different color temperature down here at the bottom, a little bit yellowish, but it's really not so bad. Now, of course, I'm going to be measuring this display and comparing it to the likes of the Galaxy Note 8 in the review, so hang tight for that. So looking at LG's interface, there is no access to an app drawer by default. Now, of course, it's going to allow you to access a launcher layout that gives you access to an app drawer. But honestly, I would just go and install the Nova launcher and have everything set up just as I like with the custom icons that I like. You used to be able to hold down on LG's icons and set a custom icon yourself, but this launcher no longer supports that, it appears. So give me a moment and I will set it to look just like I have right here. Ah, this is much better. Lately I've been obsessed with this Thomas Kinkade Winnie the Pooh wallpaper. But you can see that now I have it very close to what I have on my Note 8. That's what's really nice about the Nova launcher. I can have consistency between devices. Plus now I can swipe up from the bottom. I can swipe down from the top and view my notifications. I believe that's with the Pro version of Nova. But I like this a lot more. And you can see I've got my floating bar still accessible with this launcher as well. So we no longer have that secondary screen, but we do have this floating bar. Another carryover from LG's own launcher is this little arrow. If you touch this here, and it hides all the navigation. You can prevent burn-in that way. Then just tap it again. There you go. And it's back. Just as a quick look around, we've got Gorilla Glass 5 on the front. I'm not sure if it's on the back. I'll check that. We've got the volume buttons on the left-hand side. You've got your SIM tray on the right-hand side and an SD card slot in the same place. Here you have your power button and fingerprint sensor. We've got our 13 megapixel camera and 16 megapixel camera. Single LED flash. We also have laser assist autofocus. It gets very fingerprinty quite quickly. We have the wireless charging, 3,300 milliamp hour battery, same as the Note. We have a microphone here at the bottom, USB-C charging port, single speaker. We've got our front-facing camera, and from what I can see here, there's no notification LED. We've got the receiver, ambient light sensor, proximity sensor right here. The 6-inch display, manufactured by LG. Nothing here at the bottom, no branding, very, very clean. So I'm going to take some time playing with it, although I probably won't need too long because I already did a pretty in-depth hands-on first impressions review. You guys should check that out. I'm going to link it right here. I go through many features that this phone has already. So this is a very exciting phone this year. I hope that it reaches a good level of popularity. The amount of tech that they've been able to squeeze into this and just how beautiful it is at the same time is quite awesome. So this is all that I wanted to show you guys for now. This device through T-Mobile retails for $800. These devices are all quite expensive these days, although it's less expensive than the Note, with comparable specs. So let me know what you think of this. Don't forget to check out the video that I have linked right here. This has been Erica, the technology nerd who likes to film stuff. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to know for the full review. It's probably mostly going to be focusing on the camera, since I did talk so much already about all those other features in this video up here. So check that out. Have a good day, you guys.